Have you ever seen someone mourning the death of a dog as if they had lost their own sibling? Or someone using that tender tone of voice when talking to their cat? A tone they never use when speaking to humans? From the outside, this just looks like excessive love for animals. Some even call it exaggeration, but when we dive into the deep waters of psychology, we see that this situation is as much about survival instinct. Today on Mind Maze, you will find your own soul hidden amongst those innocent furs. Guided by Carl Jung, we ask, who is your pet actually replacing? The modern world tells us that pets are just friends or a hobby. However, according to Carl Jung, the founder of analytical psychology, there are no coincidences in human behavior. Only the disguised desires of the unconscious exist. If a person treats an animal like their own child, we must speak not of a biological error, but of a psychological necessity. Jung calls this archetypal energy. Within you, there is an innate caregiver archetype coded to nurture and raise. This river of energy must flow. If this river cannot flow to a human child or a spouse, or if human relationships have dried up that river, the water changes its course and it pours into the safest harbor, your pet. So why an animal and not a human? The answer is simple but painful, because people are dangerous. Human relationships are conditional. You are judged, you are rejected, you are abandoned. But in the bond you form with your pet, there is no negotiation. They do not judge you by your status, your money, or your mistakes. This unconditional acceptance is what the soul hungers for the most. Especially for individuals who suffered emotional neglect in childhood or had to constantly strive to deserve love, the pet is a compensation mechanism. Your subconscious takes refuge, not in that battlefield where it was wounded in the past, but in the safe zone where there are no weapons or masks, the animal world. Every time you hug your animal, you are actually embracing that unseen, unheard, and unloved child within you. In Jungian psychology, the concept of projection is critical. We project onto the animal the purity, loyalty, and unconditional love that we possess within ourselves but are afraid to express. When you look into their eyes, you see not just a cat or a dog. You see the golden shadow of your own soul there. To avoid freezing in the coldness of the human world, you entrust your own warmth to that animal.
Son.
So when you call them my son or my daughter, you are actually naming the most fragile part of your own soul. But Mind Maze followers know that every light has a shadow. This immense love can become toxic if it turns into an escape. Jung warns us, if your pet becomes a wall you build to escape from people, instead of being a bridge, development stops. The phrase, "I don't like people, animals are enough for me," may sound romantic, but it is actually a psychological surrender. The soul needs friction to grow. It needs the difficulty of human relationships. Your animal should be your rest stop, not your bunker. In conclusion, those silent friends are our mute therapists. They teach us to love again, yes, but the ultimate goal is to take this pure love we learned from them and carry it back into that frightening human world. Now it's your turn. I'm asking the Mind Maze community, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this topic. See you in the next video. Stay healthy.